Smell of chocolate in the air. We are now entering the grounds of the Elegance at Hershey for 2015. This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com. This gives you an idea of what you're coming into. The setting is magnificent. The cars are spectacular. You will learn things here of cars you've never known. You will learn things about cars which you already know about. You will see special one-offs. You will see very unique makes. You'll see very exquisite versions of the particular cars which you've only read about or even at times not read about. This is early morning, so we're still in setup mode. We have a host of Duesenbergs this year. Delahaye. That's a Packard. That is one of the concept cars. There's that script booth. They're still parking cars. It's still quite busy. We're still wiping down.
Don't talk to yourself when you're taking pictures, man.
Oh, come on. Of course. I'm the only one who listens. If you're coming to this event, make sure you get here early. You're going to see a lot of really well worth. Look at that Duesenberg. That's a 1934 Duesenberg, the height of the Depression. There it is. Chrysler one-off Imperial. Cars of all sizes. Good morning. A brown lacquer. Okay. As I said, you're going to learn about cars which you've never known before. Now, the brown lacquer, that was actually sold as a functional...
Sold as a child's car.
Oh, child's car, okay.
I do have some registration records that show that they were actually legally licensed for the road.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because I look at this and I think of the later buckboard.
Right. Not a big seller. They only produced them for 1 year.
Uh-huh.
They were rather expensive for what they were.
Oh, I'm sure. Where were they built?
They were built in Newark, New York.
Oh, really?
And they were built from the mid-1980s.
Good morning.
1909.
I'm sorry, what year?
They started in the middle of 1908.
Yes.
And ceased production about the middle of 1909.
Wow.
So just about 1 full year.
Well, they couldn't fit them in the elevators to get them down from the apartment.
Right.
This is cool. Thank you so very much for bringing it. And by the way, I love the ensemble. Very nice. Oh yes, we are not properly gowned now. We forgot our white gloves. The Imperial limousine.
Oh my gosh.
Very few of these were built. These were actually, well, quasi-factory built. They were sanctioned by the factory. What's interesting is not just early cars. You can see it's still quite active here. We saw the Ferraris coming up. See the racing Corvettes. Now again, this stuff has heritage. There's a reason why it's here. It's a smaller show than a lot of your Elegance, so they concentrate more stuff into it, which is really pretty cool. The AACA and all of its volunteers and all of its hard workers really put together an ensemble which is remarkable. Am I ready for my close-up? But that Packard's labeled Mitch. Oh, no problems. It's a Panther. We're going to check this stuff in detail a little bit later. This is just a quick walkthrough early morning. So I want to give you a scope of what it feels like. It's about 8:30 in the morning. This is Sunday morning. on the grounds of the Hershey Hotel. Look at that Chrysler. Oh my gosh. It's interesting with the header panel. Looks like it's removable. Of course, the divider window goes down. That's the C15 LeBaron Imperial. That is a highly unusual Packard. That's a 34. That's an 1108. I'm sorry, that's the LeBaron. It's a little Francini, by the way. Hispano Suiza. I will get it right yet. Sorry about that. 34 Hispano Suiza K6 Cabriolet. And the body is by Fernandez de Darren. Oh, tucked under the tree is that gorgeous little Lambo. This one we don't have. This is the custom-bodied Packard out of Sweden. Grober is the builder. Detroit Electric. Now look at this contrast here. From the Detroit Electric, it's a 23. I am not even going to guess. This is why I come to this event. This is a 69 Farrago CF 428 Coupe. Interesting, by Carrozzeria Cagliola. Boy, do I butcher Italian or what? Obviously, one of the GT Coupes, Pontiac powered, yeah, Pontiac based. This was during the fads of the 60s when everything was going grand touring. The Jensen Interceptor, of course, was one of the big ones. Look at those alloys. If you notice the wraparound, that looks like it's straight out of the Grand Prix. And then along the same lines, earlier, of course, we've got the dual gear. Dual gear, this is a 58. Was based off the show cars. And of course, powered by the Chrysler.
Yeah, your car was absolutely fabulous. Thank you.
That's the 37 Studebaker. Now notice the bulletproof windows. Everything, absolutely everything is interesting here. This is Armstrong Sededley. When was the last time you've seen an Armstrong? This is Pam from NortheastWheelsEvents.com doing a walkabout early morning on the field of the 2015 Elegance at Hershey. There's just too much to see in one video. You're going to see a lot more, and you're going to see a lot more detail. Make sure you mark this on your calendar for next year. We've got Packard and Pierce Arrow, and we're going to leave you with a money shot of the Bugatti. Check NortheastWheelsEvents.com for more photos, videos of the Elegance, as well as dates for next year.